Hello my friends, it's Danny, and today I'm showing you how to make easy, delicious, family-friendly Buddha bowls. And I'm gonna show all the little tricks I use to get my kids to enjoy these Buddha bowls as much as my hubby and I do.
Wow.
But first, I'd like to take a moment to thank Target for sponsoring this video. All of the ingredients that I'm using to make the Buddha bowls are from their flagship grocery brand, Good and Gather, which is new and only at Target. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make some crunchy roasted chickpeas. This is gonna be one of two crunchy toppings that we'll have for the Buddha bowls, and you're gonna see that the crunchy toppings are one of the key ingredients to get your kids to enjoy these Buddha bowls. So I've got my oven preheated at 400 degrees, and I'm just gonna start by draining and rinsing off a can of chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. And then I'm gonna lay that on a clean dish towel and just roll them around a bit. You just wanna make sure that they're nice and dry before you get them in the oven. Otherwise, they're not gonna get that crunchy, roasted, delicious flavor and texture that we're looking for. Get them onto a rimmed baking sheet, and then I'll drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil and then season with some salt and black pepper. Toss them around, get all the chickpeas coated with the seasoning, and then pop this in the oven for about 25 minutes or until they're golden brown and they've dried up a bit. And then once they cool, you're gonna see that they're nice and crispy. Then I'm gonna make my quinoa. Now remember, quinoa is technically a seed, so it's higher in healthy fats, it's a complete protein, and it's 100% gluten-free. Plus, it cooks up a lot faster than other whole grains. So the first thing you're gonna do is give the quinoa a good rinse under some cold water, and you're just gonna let the water run until any foamy, soapy bubbles have all run through and the water is running clear. Then into a small pot goes 1 cup quinoa, along with 2 cups of water and a pinch of salt. I'll turn the heat to high, bring everything up to a boil, then turn the heat down and let this simmer covered for about 15 or 20 minutes, or until the quinoa is nice and light and fluffy, it's absorbed all the water, and you're also gonna see that this little white germ pops around each seed. That is a great indicator that your quinoa is done and cooked through. Now the next layer that I have to prep for the Buddha bowls are the roasted vegetables. I'm using broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and carrots, but you could use any vegetable that you love, anything that's in season, or anything that you have on hand. Now my broccoli and my Brussels sprouts are pre-washed, so all I need to do is clean the carrots, give them a peel, and then trim the veggies up. And again, all of these ingredients are from Good and Gather, which launched at Target this fall. Now, new products are going to continue to launch throughout 2020 across all food and beverage categories. So this is going to be the biggest grocery brand at Target. All of these Taste First products are designed with quality ingredients. So there's no artificial flavors, no synthetic colors, no artificial sweeteners, and no high fructose corn syrup. Good and Gather helps you to incorporate better ingredients into your food choices. So I've got my carrots sliced into about 1/2-inch chunks. The broccoli florets are all even pieces, and the Brussels sprouts are trimmed and halved. So I'm gonna get the veggies onto a rimmed baking sheet, and I'm gonna use 2 rimmed baking sheets because I don't wanna overcrowd the vegetables, otherwise they're gonna end up steaming, and we want them to get roasted and have that beautiful golden color. So spread them out, and then season each pan with a little bit of olive oil, some salt, pepper, curry powder, and a little bit of garlic powder. Now I love using curry powder because it has a lot of warmth to it, but it's not spicy. So it's a great way to add some flavor and depth to the dish, but still keep it kid-friendly. Then I'll pop both trays into my 400-degree oven for about 25 minutes, and you're gonna know that the vegetables are done cooking because they're gonna be tender and they're gonna have a nice golden brown color to them. And then the last step to preparing these Buddha bowls is making the base of the bowl, which is a simple kale and spinach salad. So I have some kale ribbons, which are already washed and ready to go, and then some baby spinach, and I'm just gonna give those a rough chop. I find that having greens like this in the house is a complete game changer because when you have them prepped in the fridge, ready to go, you're much more likely to incorporate them into your menu throughout the week. And I just love that we can grab quality, delicious ingredients like this right at Target. So easy, makes everything so doable. So I'm gonna get my greens into a nice big bowl, and then I'm gonna drizzle with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, a pinch of kosher salt, and then a little squish of fresh lemon juice, about a tablespoon. Then I just like to use my hands to massage this light dressing into the greens. It's just a really easy way to get a nice light coating of the dressing all over all of the greens. So beautiful. So once you have your ingredients prepped and ready to go, you're gonna wanna think about your toppings. If you want your Buddha bowls to be family friendly, the toppings are really important because this is where the kids get to have some fun. So I've got the crunchy chickpeas that I've made, and then I bought a handful of other pre-prepped ingredients to keep things really easy. So I have some crunchy corn chips, and these are organic and non-GMO. Then I have some hummus and some home-style guacamole. So what I like to do is build the bowls and then serve them with the toppings on the side. So for each bowl, I pile in some of that kale and spinach salad, a big old scoop of the quinoa, and then the roasted vegetables. How delicious does that look? And we have not even finished building the bowls yet. And then I'm gonna put these out on the table with the toppings. So we'll have the corn chips, the guacamole, the hummus, and the crunchy chickpeas. And you might just be surprised at what your kids will be willing to eat and or try when they get to make the decisions, right? When they get to have a little bit of control.
Wow.
They tend to be a little more open-minded.
Wow.
Personally, I like to top my Buddha bowl with the crunchy chickpeas, some hummus, and I always have a few corn chips on the side. These Buddha bowls are really just so delicious. There's so much flavor and so many different textures. It's just a feel-good family meal.
Oh my God.
So as always, I'm super excited to hear what you think of these Buddha bowls. Be sure to come on down in the comments below and let me know. And once again, I'd like to thank Target for sponsoring this video. Remember that all of these ingredients can be found at Target. You can shop the Good and Gather line at your local Target or online. And I will of course leave a link down in the description box below to help you with that. And once again, I'd like to thank Target for sponsoring this video. I'm Danny Spies, and I will see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers!
Delicious.